Go for it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Joe Code Podcast. I am your host, Joe Marrese. Great to be back here after Thanksgiving. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I am still in Chicago when this podcast will be out. I am recording this. Today is Tuesday, November 14th. Recording this because as I said, took a trip to Chicago. So, if you've sent an email in or a comment in on Tuesday the 14th or after, I have not gotten a chance to read it yet. If you sent one between the 14th and the 27th. So those comments and emails will be addressed on Joe Code episode 128. So bear with me. Always fun to do the future episodes because I always feel like I'm like time traveling. So it's always interesting how like I have to talk about dates that already happened. It's fun to become Doc Brown for a minute. We are going to finish up some more brackets today. I hope everyone enjoyed the episode with Jess Wellington. We had a lot of fun with her. I'm not sure how well her laugh went over on the airwaves, but I'm sure maybe some people complain about it. She's gotten flack before about it. She almost got in a fight at Norm's restaurant once because someone told her to stop cackling. Aaron, was her laugh, how did you, was it bad?
No, I have no problem with it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good cackle is fun.
Yeah.
I like when somebody has a bit of a crazy laugh. Makes things interesting.
They're also enjoying themselves, so who can be mad about that?
Yeah, we like someone having a good time. And we do have a good time. And, you know, Jess was talking, we were talking a little bit about, like, you know, she's like, she's like, Joe, you're not spending enough time with women. She doesn't know. I talk to women at the comedy, like, especially after, you know, if you go on stage and you do really well, like you'll be hanging outside, women will come up to you and you talk to them. And, you know, it's always nice. We do this, we have this thing with, you know, the guys, all the door guys, if we see one of us talking to some ladies, like outside on the patio, a few of us will always come up, but like at separate times and just be, hey man, great set in there. You know, just to give them a little boost. And actually, we do that even if people didn't perform that night. If one of us is outside talking to a lady, we'll come up to each other, hey, great set. And then, yeah, like I did it to my buddy Hugo last night. And she was like, oh, that's so nice. And then her eyes got really wide as she looked at him and, you know, maybe he got her number or something. So it's a nice thing to do for your friends. And then, you know, with I was talking about this with some friends on these. You know, I haven't really been dating these dating apps. It's you know, it's kind of tough for a comedian. But we were talking about how women say a lot on there about, like, they want guys to have a passport. It's like, where are we gonna go overseas anytime soon? I mean, I feel like that would be something that would come up like a couple years in. I mean, I don't think my parents went to Italy until like after 30 years of marriage. All right, are we gonna go to ancient Greece in the courting stage? I mean, I don't think we need that on there. These freaking profiles are annoying.
Well, I think they just prefer that you have traveled and are ready to travel. But it takes, a couple months to get your passport.
Yeah. I have one.
There you go.
But also I don't have a car right now. So if I didn't have one, I would get a Honda passport first before I got the one for travel. But either way, I haven't gotten an update from Chase Bernstein on doing an episode of Composed with her. I don't know if you're looking out for that episode, the Joe Marrese episode, but I have not heard from Chase. Apparently her sister is still getting married. I guess it's a month-long thing. Also, Chase was last spotted as a robot on Sunset Boulevard delivering food. So until she denies that claim, I assume that that's what she's busy doing. So hopefully we see Chase soon, and I would hopefully get to do her episode soon. So that'll be nice. At the Comedy Store, we've got our Christmas holiday party on Sunday, December 10th. And that is the day that I get my new television. So I'm excited for that. Me saying it now, I don't even think I could jinx it, because they usually give 3 TVs to the employees of the year, and I clinched it, I think, back in March.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this thing has been over for a while. Okay, if I don't get this TV, I don't even, it's not even a possibility that I can't get it. I mean, I am the captain of the door staff. I work my ass off. I work all the time. I'm always there. I help people that have problems and train the new staff. I mean, they should have just given me the TV already. Just you don't even have to make a production about it. But it'll be nice when they do that at the party. Now, if I don't get the TV, that's going to be hilarious, but I will have the TV. I cannot jinx it at this point. It's too wrapped up. I mean, I have too many wins. It's clinched. The magic number is 0. I've got it. So, that's how good of a year I've had over there. So that'll be exciting. Great addition to the apartment. Got a nice spot for it. I think it's going to be like 50-something inches. Be a nice size. So freaking excited for that. That'll be great. All right, let's jump into, before we get into some brackets here, I am going to do let's do it. This sucks. All right, this sucks for this week is I have not met JT's kids yet. I have not been over to see them. I keep trying to, and then he and I are on different schedules. Sometimes I get up too late. He calls me early. He's like, come see him. We don't live near each other. I don't have a car. There's all these things going on. So I need to go see the kids. He's got twins, He's like, it really mean a lot if you come see him. I'm like, yeah, I will. I'm going to see him. But, yeah, now I'm like feeling the guilt trip. So, I'll get over there. Aaron, get off my back about it. Everybody's on me. All right, so last episode we did with Jess, we did the drinking game bracket. Well-deserved victory. What kind of talk is that? Well-deserved victory, I thought, by Bags, also known as Cornhole. winning that championship. And I have I still have 2 beer brackets that I might actually wind up having to do them myself, unless I get, because like I feel a lot of my friends out here that drink, not too many people drink beer anymore. Everyone's like tequila or whatever. It's like, what happened to beer? It's good, but whatever. All right, let's do these. Let's do these Aaron and Joe brackets. We've had some good competition in the Aaron bracket, and I believe now we are in the semifinals. So what I've got here, I forget the names of the regions, but it's going to be, in the one side we've got Aaron Rodgers versus Aaron Paul.
Oof.
Did he have, I forget if he had names. I'll look at that really quick. Of the no, I think that was just in the Joe, like the different names of the brackets.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But on the one side, it's Aaron Paul versus Aaron Rodgers. And then on the other side, it is A-Aron versus Aaron Judge. And that is a 9 seed A-Aron versus a number 12 seed Aaron Judge. So, yeah, we've got basically, so it's 2 athletes. We've got an actor, well, basically 2 actors in this. And I just want to make sure that there was no, I don't think there was a name for the regions, but I'm just going to double check, because I want it to be read correctly. I want it to be, okay, yeah, no names for the oh yeah, because he just did 16 altogether. So, all right. Yeah, semifinals. Here we go. The final 4 of the famous Aaron's bracket. All right. First, well, let's see. Oh no, because I should. How should I reseed that, Aaron? Because it's all 1. Aaron, should I do?
What is it? Who are the last seeds?
So I've got number 1 seed Aaron Paul, number 2 seed Aaron Rodgers, number 9 A-Aron versus number 12 Aaron Judge.
Then I would go, Aaron Paul versus Judge, and then 2 versus 9.
All right, 1 versus 12, and then 2 versus 9.
Shit, that's tough, because they probably upset somebody higher.
Or should we do the actors against each other and then the athletes against each other?
Sure.
Maybe do it like that. Number 1, Aaron Paul versus number 9, A-Aron.
Well, that's... Yeah.
And then number 2, Aaron Rodgers versus number 12, Aaron Judge. You want to do that?
That doesn't seem right either. I don't know.
Well, yeah, either way, I think it should be 1 verse 9 or 1 verse 12. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have 1 verse 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So maybe it's 1 versus 9 then, and 2 versus 12?
Yeah.
Well, that's the actors then, or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it, because then
Okay.
we'll have 1 athlete, 1 actor in the final.
Sure.
All right, so first semi-final matchup in the famous Aaron's bracket, we have number 1, Aaron Paul versus number 9, A-Aron from Key and Peele. All right. Now, one guy is from a sketch. He is A-Aron.
Yeah.
He is technically not Aaron, but he is.
No, he is.
He is. And he is something that Aarons all over the world may get that shout out on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah. At least once a day.
Now, was it I can't remember how funny of a sketch it was. Was it pretty?
It's very funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not obviously not just Aaron gets it on that one. It's everybody's name gets mispronounced. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. So we've got that. And then Aaron Paul, who, I like comedy.
Yeah.
Aaron Paul, more of a drama guy.
Yeah. He was funny in real life, but his work has only mostly been dramatic.
Funny in real life. Aaron's brother-in-law knows him.
Yes.
Has worked for him.
Yeah.
See, now I always tend to lean comedy. But I know Aaron Paul is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you thinking, Aaron?
Honestly, I'm leaning A-Aron.
I like it.
I think this sketch is a juggernaut. I think its inclusion in this bracket is inspired. I know we talked about how people were left off.
Yeah, Aaron's spelling.
That would have done really well in this bracket, but I think this sketch has legs.
I'm with it. Yeah, I'm a big comedy guy.
Everybody has had a substitute teacher come in or teacher the first day of school and find a way to say your name wrong. It's just... I had a teacher, she was from Sweden, I think, in college. She's pronounced my last name perfect, which is always the thing that people fuck up.
Yeah, that's odd that she would get that right.
And then the whole semester she called me Oren. Like she did the AAs as ah.
Oh my gosh.
Aron. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's so weird. Oren.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks on that. That's a bad pronunciation. All right, so yeah, I mean, I know Aaron Paul's a tough one here. He's a number 1 seed, but so he's going to give A-Aron a run for his money.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's say A-Aron 4-3.
I'd bet Aaron Paul would agree. I bet Aaron Paul would be like, yep, that sketch is better than me.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
What do you think, 4-3 then?
Yeah. I think both of these will be tight.
Going
both these matchups.
Going deep, yeah. Going deep reference. I mean, going deep into the bracket. All right. A-Aron in the championship will take on the winner of number 2, Aaron Rodgers, versus number 12, Aaron Judge.
Which, ironically, Aaron Rodgers is number 12.
Oh, yeah.
And Aaron Judge is number 99, but...
All right, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Judge. These guys each have records in their respective sport.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers has a championship.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe only one has a championship.
Yes.
Aaron Judge does not.
Does not. The Yankees did not make the World Series the entire decade that he's been on the team.
Aaron Judge is a bigger man.
6'8". Rogers no slouch, so I think he's 6'5".
He's he's not that big. I've seen him in person. He's probably 6'2" or 6'3" at the most. Both of them have great arms.
Yep. Aaron Judge, much younger.
Does Aaron Judge get hurt, or is he a durable guy?
Oh wait, Aaron Rodgers number 8 on the Jets, but
oh yeah,
he's been.
I forgot. That's right. He did change his number.
He's been 12 on the Packers forever.
Mm-hmm.
He is 6'2", allegedly.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that makes sense.
According to Wikipedia.
Aaron Judge, what's his durability like?
It's pretty good. This past year was the only year he's been hurt. And he actually got hurt here in L.A. He was making a catch up against the bullpen, which is chain link.
Oh,
he tore something in one of his toes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers has been pretty durable too. Like this year, like with Green Bay, I don't ever remember him missing significant time. I think he missed one year, like maybe half a season.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he's been at it for so long.
He has the single season record for passer rating, 122 in 2011. He has the lowest interception percentage in a season, 0.3%, 2018. And the most consecutive passes without an interception at 402.
Damn, that's a good record.
That is really good.
Now, Judge, what is his single season?
Judge has a single season home run record for the American League. He's almost 10 years younger. I don't know. One MVP award versus Rodgers is 4.
Damn.
But also Rodgers is the MVP of the entire league versus Judge is only the American League MVP. Although I would argue he probably would have won the whole thing if it was available.
Yeah.
He was Rookie of the Year.
All right, yeah, I don't know if Judge has enough.
Yeah, he's just not... He hasn't been around long enough, I think. He's only 31.
Yeah, he could build that resume still, but...
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, I mean, Rodgers, if... we're talking also quarterback, leader of the team.
Yeah.
To have all those records. 4-time MVP he is?
4 times.
Jeez.
That's nothing to shake a stick at.
That's annoying.
In the time, with... Well, and then also having Tom Brady in the league at the same time.
Yeah.
And winning 4 times over him, like, that's... And Peyton Manning and other quarterbacks.
Yeah, I like Aaron Judge. I like what he's doing. I think he could get there. But, Aaron Rodgers... I say he takes it 4-2.
They're both Bay Area guys, ironically.
Oh, I didn't know Judge was.
Yeah, he went to Fresno State.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers takes it. I say 4-3.
Okay.
I think Judge has been that good in baseball, but yeah, Rodgers still takes it.
All right, here we are, championship, Aaron style. It's going to be number 9, A-Aron from Key and Peele versus number 2, NFL quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Whew. It's hard for me to crown a guy that has been more or less a villain for about 15 years of mine. Really just torched us to the point where he has publicly said, I own you.
Yeah.
To me, personally, and the millions of the Chicago Bears faithful. A-Aron, funny, comedy, hasn't ever talked shit to me. Hasn't been a thorn in my side at all.
True.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, I respect your resume. 4-time MVP, shit. I've never been able to say that for a Bears quarterback. I don't even know if we've had a one-time MVP as a quarterback, but
probably not as a quarterback.
Yeah. But screw you, Rodgers.
But I doubt Green Bay's had an MVP at running back.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's a good point. All right, Rodgers, I know you're not going down without a fight. I know you're a fierce competitor. But I'm taking A-Aron to win the A-Aron bracket 4-3.
That is also how I'm going.
Great.
Yeah. A-Aron. It's too good. As grating as it can be when someone who's not funny says it, it's like, yeah, but still the source material is really good.
Good. I love that. It's great stuff. Aaron Rodgers, there's biases at play.
Yep. We
are in the comedy business. Aaron Rodgers has been against us. He chose, he was drafted, but whatever. He played for the Green Bay Packers. Beat our ass for years. I mean, I think we only beat him like 5 times during his whole Green Bay career, which is annoying.
I'm shocked it's that many.
He was like, it was a lot though. He was like 20 something and 5 against the Bears in his career. I could be wrong, but it's something like that. It can't be more than 5 losses. It's 4 maybe.
26-5.
Jeez. See?
Including 2 playoff wins. Over 15 years.
26-5 against the Bears. Yeah, you're not winning this too, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, we're not having you win this. You've won enough. You've done your winning. Okay?
This isn't Aaron code. This is Joe code.
Yeah. This is Joe code. I mean, look at the hat I'm wearing back there in that logo. That's a Bears hat. Okay? You made it to the championship, but you're not winning this. It's my show. All right. Congratulations, A-Aron. Well played by the Aarons.
Shocked the world.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see. I'm into it. All right. I've got to always remember to promote my Door Guy show at the world famous Comedy Store. The Door Guy show. Produced by me, starring me, and the other great Door Guy comedians at the Comedy Store. Every Friday night at the Comedy Store in L.A., 10:30 p.m., in the Belly Room. If you're ever in L.A., people out there, please let me know if you're in L.A. for the weekend, because Friday night, come to that show. I'll get you right in. Or you could just buy the tickets online, because they are only $5. So I'm sure you could afford that if you were able to afford a trip to L.A. So $5 is on Sunset Boulevard is a deal.
Yeah.
So you could come if like for whatever reason the show is like sold out, message me and I'll get you in. I'll get you right in. No problem. And again, I'm not on every show because we have a 25 or so door staff, but I'm on like every other show. But if you're in town and you're there and you want to see me perform, I'll give myself some time because I am the producer and I'll throw my weight around. I'll make it happen. You know. So, okay, let's get into some emails. I know we don't have a whole bunch because, again, I recorded 2 Joe Code episodes on Tuesday, November 14th. So you guys out there have not really had a chance to write in. I have not been in the studio in a couple weeks. So we're going to get to the emails that we have and go from there. I'll get to your guys' emails in the next for Joe Code episode 128. All right, so we did this one. Okay, so there's actually only one email. All right, no problem because we haven't been here. I don't know why I'm getting mad. I shouldn't be mad. I'm not mad. It's good to be here. All right, guys. This one is from Joe. Oh, first of all, let me do this. Don't forget, email me, guys, at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We talk all things food, beer, and men. And, anything else you want to talk about is cool. And book me on Cameo for a fun time. Love doing those videos. And then if you want to support the pod, join the Patreon for just $2 a month at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. All right, let's do this here. Let's do... okay, so the subject is Joe stuff. And it's from Joe. Good. A lot of Joes. Sup, Joe? Joe here. The Joe bracket just solidifies how legendary the name Joe is. While I don't disagree with the Joe Pesci victory in round 1, it was heartbreaking to see Joey Chestnut bounced early. Yeah, I mean, he got a tough draw there. Based solely off the fact the guy can eat that many hot dogs at such a rate. It is legendary. Just shows the depth of the Joes. Yeah, it really does. We are a diverse group. We can pretty much do it all. Now, if you could have a 10-minute conversation with any Chicago sports legend, who would it be and why? My mind goes right to MJ, but there are so many worthy of the praise. Peace, guys. Joe. That's a great question. Yeah, I mean, MJ would be like, but I don't know. I don't know how great he would be to talk to. 10-minute conversation. Michael might not have 10 minutes. He's very busy.
He'd be trying to gamble with you on something.
10-minute conversation with any Chicago sports legend. Who would it be and why? Now, let me think about all the sports and the players, the legends. See, now I'm wondering if this is a living or dead scenario, like either way.
I'd imagine so.
I mean, I'm sure I could go that route. I'm thinking...
You got your Walter Paytons. You got...
Yeah, I'm thinking 85 Bears. I'm thinking someone there. Dick Butkus comes to mind.
Yep. Singletary.
Oh, yeah, Mike Singletary.
I mean, a lot of those defensive guys were nuts, which is fun.
Yeah, that would be fun to talk to.
You got your Ryan Sandberg.
Yeah, Sandberg. I was thinking Grace.
Mark Grace, yeah. He's a goof.
You know what? I think... yeah, you know what? He did pop in my head, and you know what? I'm going to go Grace.
Wow.
I'm going to say Mark Grace. Because I just think he would be funny, and we'd have a good talk, and probably share a beer. And then, former Chicago Cubs first baseman Mark Grace. I'm going to go with him. I mean, this is a tough question because there's a whole bunch of guys that it would be cool to talk to, but yeah, I think Grace would be the most fun. You know, funny guy, you know, got a good personality and sense of humor, and yeah, I like Grace.
Sure.
I think that's fun. All right, yeah, thanks, Joe. Solid email. Appreciate that. All right, let's do a Joe code here for this week. All right, Joe code is, okay, so we just had Thanksgiving. We got Christmas coming up pretty soon. It's the holiday season. So let's drink responsibly. Can I talk? Let's drink responsibly this holiday season. You know, people say it, and you really should live it, okay? Drink responsibly. Don't overdo it. I mean, as a guy that has been to Christmas parties and, you know, passed out on couches, it's not fun. You don't want to be hungover for the holidays. Know your limits. Take it easy. Have fun, but be responsible. And you don't want to be throwing up at other people's houses. That's a thing that can happen that maybe I've done. I don't know if I'm going to own up to it or not. I probably have at some point. But yeah, you don't want to be doing that. It's gross. It's not fun. Enjoy the holidays. Have a good time. Eat good. That's the other thing. Eat good. Eat enough. If you're going to be going to these parties and drinking, make sure you eat. Get the food in you. And then you won't be crazily drunk. Okay.
Yeah. If you're going to drink a lot, maybe avoid turkey.
Oh yeah, maybe that too.
Because that's just doubling up on a depressant, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, really. But from experience, if I was going to drink a lot, if I've had enough food before, I don't get too drunk. So get yourself a nice full stomach. Not too full, but enough food to where you're not freaking slobbering all over everybody. So have fun.
Particularly because it's probably your family.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, that would be weird. All right. All right, Aaron, let me go down the list here. Cameo. Let's do, we do have some comments, I believe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to some of these YouTube comments.
Okay, let me make sure we haven't got any new ones. Nothing's held for review. Okay. All right, we got...
One's up for review?
No, none of them are up.
Oh.
Sometimes, you know, they'll get caught for language or whatever, but pretty much doesn't happen on this show.
Yeah, guys, watch your language out there.
Let's see. Alan Swanky says on the Sandro Iacanio episode... Yocolano, yeah, I said that completely wrong. He said the quick trip. Yes, that's how it's spelled down here. There's no C in quick, apparently.
Oh, yeah, Q-U-I-K.
Yeah. Food down here in North Carolina is good. It's not like a gas station. It's a place to grab food that also has gas.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know if I like that mixture, gas and good food. I want bad food at the gas station.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not looking for anything that's been handled by the people who work there.
Yeah, I mean the thing. Yeah, not bad food, but just like snacks is good enough for me at the gas station.
Yeah.
I don't need a nice meal with a plate and silverware. But if that's how they do it over there, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Typically, I want to go to the gas station. I want to get my gas and go. Grab a snack and get out of there. I don't want to be hanging out there.
Yeah.
I want to be freaking loitering at the gas station.
Then Willoughby gives a time code and then says, "Oh, I don't really know what that means." That's on 125 Joe Who.
Oh, I think that was when I got excited we were talking about Ryan Reynolds. I had just remembered that he was in Just Friends.
Yeah.
I got really pumped up because that was a funny movie, and I had forgot it. And we crowned him anyway. That was an afterthought. I'm like, wait, this guy even did that movie too, which was great.
Yeah.
Like, he's great at playing, like, funny, but also, like, he can, like, if people make fun of him too, like, the way he reacts to that is funny. So, yeah, Ryan Reynolds, the winner of that.
Whatever, that matchup, yeah. All right, here's where we get some controversy. Also on episode 125, Joe Who, Pistol Pete 69 says, "This is bullshit. What are you smoking, meth, Joe? Matt Damon over Brad Pitt? Get real. Matt Damon is practically R-worded. Never in my life have I seen a more bullshit victory. Brad was robbed. What the hell is the matter with you?"
Okay, what do you mean, is the fan club president of Brad Pitt? I mean,
seriously,
I do like the passion. Be passionate about your guy. I love to see you firing out at me. I mean, I explained my shit.
Yeah, we both did.
I mean, it's like his movies better.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's had a shorter career and still probably better.
I mean, I never saw Troy. Not interested in that stuff.
It's all right. It's fun.
Yeah, whatever. Snatch and shit.
Snatch is good.
It's like, okay, yeah, Fight Club, sure. I like Matt Damon, and I don't think it's a bad call at all.
No. Eddie C818 says, "Joe, do you ever get stage fright when performing? Also, what helps you get over any jitters before performing?"
A beer will help me get over those. No, but I usually don't get stage fright. I mean, if it's a new place, like when I'll go on the road with Chad and JT and Strider, if it's like somewhere we haven't been, a new city, and the place is packed out, I might have a little bit of a butterfly, but it's more of just like an adrenaline. It's more excitement. Like, I'm not like nervous, like I like shaking. It's just more of it's a fun anticipation, because I'm comfortable with what I'm doing up on stage. So stage fright, no, I've gotten over that a long time ago.
But yeah, you did have it when you started out.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just the way to get over that is just to keep getting up on stage. But yeah, nowadays, like when I do like club shows at other clubs, like at the Comedy Store, I'm like never nervous because that's like my home club. So it's just like being at home performing there. But yeah, it's certain clubs, like, yeah, I mean, you go down to the Irvine Improv and there's 500 people in the audience down there in Orange County. That's, yeah, you get a little pumped up. You get a little nerves, but, have a few sips of a nice IPA, and I'm ready to go.
I know from my time, my brief time doing stand-up, I got stage fright a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why I stopped. Because I would forget whatever I had planned to say.
Well, did you bring your notes up with you?
I did. And I couldn't read them.
What do you mean you couldn't read them?
Like I was so locked up I couldn't read.
Oh, wow.
And it would happen, that would happen after I finished, like, let's say the first bit. So it's not like I went up there and completely locked, but like, yeah, it wasn't conducive to having a good time. Riffing.
Yeah. How many, did you do it like a handful of times?
Yeah, I did about 6 times.
Okay. Yeah, if you're getting that nervous, well, yeah, and plus you don't drink, so
yeah,
there's really nothing to take the edge off.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's good to recognize that you're like, hey, this is making me freak out.
Yeah.
But
I'll kill a speech at a wedding. So.
Yeah, there you go. Get some laughs, too.
Oh, fucking I annihilated at my buddy's wedding.
Because there's some people that will just bomb badly.
Yeah.
In wedding speeches.
They're
just like all over the place. People are like, what the fuck are they talking about? They'll just not do good at all. Yeah, no stage presence.
My buddy was like, I'm just going to wing it up there. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude.
That's tough to do.
I got jokes. So they put me last and I fucking crushed.
Did you have your notes too?
Yeah.
That's good. See, I did but I've had a lot of stage experience. So like when I talked at my brother and my sister's wedding, I didn't have notes, but I already had, like, to me, talking at a wedding is easy after being on stage a million times.
Yeah.
So I'm able to come up with things on the fly. But yeah, you can't just go out there and wing it if you don't do any public speaking at all. Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Let's see. Brandon Tyler did his thing. We appreciate
thank you, Brandon.
Sky Guy 2000 says, Joe, I want to give a shout out to my friend Ian, a good friend Ian. He's a fellow coder, and last week he put up some insulation in our crawl space for us. He's a beast when it comes to building shit, and is just an all-around good dude.
Hey, great job, Ian. Yeah, shout out to Ian. Putting insulation in the crawl space. Wow. Haven't heard that term in a while.
Yeah.
We had one at our old house, crawl space. I remember that. I forget what we even frickin' had in there, because it's a stupid thing, because you have to crawl to get in there. It literally is a crawl space. Aaron, are you familiar with those?
Yeah. Generally speaking, houses have 2 types of foundations. They have slab, which is all concrete, or they have crawl space.
Yeah.
The benefit to crawl space is if you have a leak in a pipe underneath your house, you can access it. If you have a slab, you have to dig, and that sucks.
Yeah, I think my parents' house now is slab.
Yeah, mine is slab. So we had a leak under their house at one point, and they had to dig, in our kitchen to find a leak in a pipe, which sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I think with the crawl space, maybe we put like Christmas decorations in there or something. I don't know. I remember going in there like once or twice. I'm picturing it in my head. I remember it was on like in the backyard and the side of the house. You just push in this little,
yeah.
It was a piece of the siding.
The other benefit would be you get some storage down there as well. But it's also a place where spiders can live. And
I'm sure there's a good amount of spiders in there. It's
live forever.
Scary in there.
Yeah, animals die in there.
I don't want to go in there. I'm scared.
Yeah.
What's in that crawl space? Things that are crawling.
Yeah.
In there. There's creatures crawling.
Yep.
But good job, Ian, putting up some insulation in there. Sky God, I wonder what's going on in your crawl space. What kind of stuff are we putting in there?
Yeah.
Up in Canada, I think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine crawl spaces are pretty big out there. I don't know, they could be, but
maybe.
But yeah, thanks as always, Sky God.
All right, then Pistol Pete 69 This is 20 hours after his initial comment.
Was this the Brad Pitt guy?
Still the same guy.
Oh, let's hear this now.
20 hours later, he says, "Did Matt Damon save the world from a zombie apocalypse? No, I don't think he did that. That was Brad Pitt. All Matt Damon did was have his wife cheat on him during a worldwide pandemic. And what the hell's the matter with you taking hot chocolate over coffee? Get a grip. Maybe this is your dad."
Yeah, okay, Dad. That was 1,000,000 years ago. I don't even remember that. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah, maybe your dad opened an account.
Is that it? Is that all he said?
No, that's not it. But yeah, I'm just like...
Is he carrying on more?
Well, sort of. But I just want to comment on the World War Z versus...
Yeah, what is he talking about? I don't know the movies.
He's talking about World War Z, and then he's talking about, for Brad Pitt, and then Contagion for Matt Damon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't see either of those.
World War Z's all right. You know, I've read the book. The book's different in so many ways.
That was about a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, it's a zombie apocalypse, but they made it fast zombies.
Yeah, Contagion. Yeah, I didn't see those.
Yeah, that was all the rage when the pandemic broke out. But Brad Pitt is definitely rewatchable in that.
All right.
But Matt Damon's got other movies, the Bourne movies.
Well, that's the thing.
Certainly the first one, Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Both in it together. I mean, ultimately, man, just watch that. You got them both. You don't have to choose. It's great.
Yeah. Rounders, The Martian.
Yeah.
Departed.
And then almost
Good
immediately...
Will Hunting.
Yeah. Then almost immediately after that comment, he says, "Joe Montana over Joe Marrese? Get real. All Joe Montana did was have little girl legs and star in a couple of home insurance commercials. Joe Marrese was Batman, for God's sakes. What a crock of shit."
Hey, I'm with you there. Good work, Pistol Pete. You say Joe Marrese was Batman?
That's what he said.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in Raspberries, classic short film, directed by our friend Ahmed Weinberg, who's been a guest on this podcast. That's Raspberries without the P, if you ever search it on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, with the coffee, okay, whatever. Maybe the coffee, maybe that was a mistake. But hey, upsets happen.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean,
guess what? If coffee had won, would be nothing to fucking talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, I like having this controversy.
Your dad wouldn't get fired up on the phone.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, "Hello, son."
Yeah. That keeps us relevant here by stirring up controversy.
You don't tune into... I mean, I don't tune into these shows either, but like Skip Bayless and Colin Cowherd, you don't tune into them because they're right all the time.
Yeah. And then now there's that other guy, Mad Dog.
Oh my God, I can't stand that guy.
Yeah. I mean, him and Skip Bayless must have went to the same troll school or something.
Except Mad Dog does that dumb voice, that old announcer voice.
Yeah. Yeah. Where did that guy come from?
I don't know.
I don't remember him from anything.
Yeah.
But
now it's all Pat McAfee shit. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of that.
Like, wasn't he like a kicker? Like,
a lot of sleeveless. Yeah, what position did he play?
He was a kicker?
He was. Yeah, that's right.
Why are we giving so much time to a fucking... Remember when Peyton Manning called his kicker a dumb drunk kicker?
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Vanderjagt.
Yeah.
Remember him.
Like, why are we giving the next kicker all this attention?
See, I wasn't sure if he was a backup quarterback.
Punter, yeah.
Punter.
09 to 16 Colts.
Oh, all right. So he played with Peyton.
Yeah.
All right.
He's holding the ball for Vanderjagt.
I mean, he should be wearing sleeves. If he was a punter.
I mean, I know.
That's just my take.
I know a jack punter. John Ryan of the Seahawks. He's great.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are jacked. And yeah, I mean, I guess if, Pat, if that's what you want, if you want to show those arms, go for it.
But he's just all over ESPN. And it's just like,
Oh, I know.
I don't know who this guy is. Why am I supposed to care?
Yeah, for sure.
That's it for comments, by the way.
Okay, that's it for comments.
Yeah, you're up to date.
Let me do a This Is Great. And yeah, my This Is Great for this week is a nice dish from a little restaurant called Bossa Nova that I went to at Sunset Plaza down on the Sunset Strip in West Hollywood. I got this thing called the Santa Fe salad, which was almost like a mix between a bowl and a salad, because the base, there was rice on the bottom, then there was romaine lettuce, and then there was corn, there was black beans, there was some shredded cheddar cheese, there was a balsamic dressing. They gave me a side of garlic aioli because they don't have ranch. I mean, that's whatever. And then there's also, they put sour cream on it, avocado, and then they put these big like tortilla strips along the sides, and you could like dip the tortilla strips. You could eat the salad with the fork. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a great dish. I liked that a lot. That was good stuff, and I was big on that.
Yeah, Bossa Nova is like Brazilian, right?
Yeah, Brazilian, and they have like a big menu. You can get like a protein dish with like 3 sides, but then they also have like salads, bowls. They do pizza, sandwiches, pasta. It's a great spot.
Yeah, I've only been there once.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots. Certainly enjoy it quite a bit. All right, folks, we are pressed for time here. We are in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We are gonna figure out these brackets. We are going to finish them. The A-Aron bracket has been completed. I believe the only brackets I have left to complete are the Joe bracket, as well as the 2 beer ones, which I'm going to try to get a frickin' beer drinker on here. I've got to find one. I know I have a friend that does.
Yeah, then I can just be the decider of whose argument's better if you guys disagree.
Yeah, that would work. But yeah, I got to finish up the Joes. Those are going to be good matchups in the next round. That I'm going to have to reseed. But yeah, we still got, who do we have left? We've got Joe Montana, Joe Pesci, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Joe Rogan left. Those guys are on the Joey Votto has-beens bracket. And then in the Mean Joe Green Memorial bracket, we have Joe DiMaggio, Joey Ramone, Joe Frazier, and Joey Tribbiani. Should be an exciting finish to the bracket. Really excited for that one. It's going to be good. But yeah, as I've said, guys, yeah, keep writing in. Let's hopefully next time I'm in here, we'll get stacked up with emails, some comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the last few episodes. The one with Sandro, the one with Jess, the solo pods have been good. And yeah, I think that's it, A-Aron. We're about ready to head out into the darkness. It was already dark when we started recording at 5:15. Really not a fan of the daylight savings time. Not too many people are.
Don't like it.
I don't know anybody that's like, oh yeah, it's cool. I'm into this.
Yeah. Sucks.
Yeah. Who's about it? No one. I mean, the only cool thing is getting the extra hour of sleep on the first night.
Yeah.
That's only in the fall, though. In the spring, you lose the hour, and that's tough.
Yeah.
We can't be losing hours of sleep. We need more of them.
Yeah. Also was not prepared for the 40-degree temperatures last night.
Where did that happen? Up here?
In my house, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I played softball in like 50-something degree weather.
I mean, I think it got to the mid-50s down in Hollywood, but 40s?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Really?
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't want that happening yet. I want it to stay in the 70s all the way through the end of the year.
Yeah.
I don't want rain. I think that's coming.
Yeah, it's coming tomorrow, yeah.
But I'm not into it. All right, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. A little bit of a shorter episode. To round out the year, gonna have a few more guests. Gonna tackle the beer brackets because we are the show of food, beer, and men. So we need to talk beer. I'm a big beer guy.
Sure.
Drink a lot of different beers that people have said, hey, why don't you just drink a certain brand or whatever? No, I like different beers. So we're gonna get into that. All right, everybody. Yeah, that's this episode of Joe Code. Don't forget, Door Guys show every Friday at the Comedy Store, 10:30 p.m. in the Belly Room. If you're in LA, let me know. And then, guys, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, Joe Code Podcast, if you haven't yet. Would love to get new subscribers. So thanks a lot, you guys. That's it. This is Joe Code. I am Joe Marrese.